Canelo has been sure he's coming in for the win against Scull, but Scull is not easy work, and he's made that clear too. From the moment the fight was announced, Canelo has looked locked and focused and made one thing clear: he plans to punish William Scull. He hasn't traveled halfway around the world just to edge a win. This isn't just another title defense for him. This is his first fight outside of North America, and it marks the start of a new 4-fight deal under a Saudi Arabian promotional brand. In the most recent verbal warning, Canelo didn't waste time sugarcoating his feelings about Scull. When Scull made a comment about eating well on Saturday, Canelo clapped back without hesitation. "The only thing on his plate will be my right hand." That type of cold, confident threat isn't new from Canelo, but it always feels sharp every time he talks. It's like he's reminding his opponent and the world that talking doesn't win fights, the ring does. And that's where he says the truth gets exposed. Canelo's been in the spotlight since his teens. He's faced legends like Floyd Mayweather, Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Caleb Plant. He's fought at different weight classes, challenged himself repeatedly, and always made it clear he wants to be remembered as one of the greats. Now he's chasing another milestone, undisputed status again, and this fight against Scull is a necessary stop on that journey. But while Canelo's path is decorated with belts and big names, William Scull comes in hungry and unbeaten. The Cuban fighter holds a clean 23-0 record with 9 knockouts, and he's fresh off a win against Vladimir Shishkin that earned him the IBF title, the same IBF belt that once belonged to Canelo before he vacated it to pursue other fights. That fact alone adds tension to this matchup. Scull is not just trying to keep his belt, he's trying to beat the man who let it go as if it meant nothing. That's fuel for any fighter, especially one like Scull, who's had to fight for everything he has. Scull present to you though. Oh, he's a very skillful fighter. He's have a lot of talent, but you know I've been in with all kind of the style, so I kind of doubt myself to any fighter. Scull doesn't carry himself like the typical flashy underdog. He's calm, almost cold. When he speaks, he talks about strategy, not emotions. He doesn't seem interested in taunts or hype. "I fled Cuba, crossed borders, and now I'm here to win," he said, laying his story out in one sentence. He knows what this fight means. He's not just here to put up a good showing, he wants to win, and he believes he can. The media might focus on Canelo, the fans might be cheering for the Mexican superstar, but Scull has nothing to lose, and fighters like that are always dangerous. Still, not everyone is convinced Scull has what it takes. Nigel Benn recently came forward with a harsh story about Scull's sparring performance against Benn's son Conor. Benn, according to Nigel, Scull looked gassed by the 4th round, started asking for breaks by the 5th, and didn't come out for the 8th. That kind of sparring rumor, if true, could be a red flag. Nigel said he was sitting down on the ring rope because he was kind of tired. Conor put it on him. He couldn't even come out for the 8th round. It's brutal, and it's not the kind of talk you want circling around before you face one of the sport's biggest names. But sparring is sparring, it's not the fight. Skull supporters will say everyone has bad days in training, and what really matters is how you show up under the lights with the gloves on and the world watching, and there are some respected voices who are backing Skull to do more than just survive. David Morrell, an unbeaten rising star himself, said flat out that Skull is being underestimated. Morrell's been watching, he's seen Skull's amateur fights, studied his work, and he believes the Cuban has a real shot. He's very strong, he's very dedicated and disciplined, Morrell said, adding that if the judges are fair and do what they're supposed to do, then Skull could pull off what would be one of the year's biggest upsets. Morrell's comments carry weight because he's not just speaking as a fan, he's another fighter preparing for his own war against David Ben's, a name that keeps coming up as another future opponent for Canelo. So when someone like Morrell says to pay attention to Skull, it's worth listening to. Fighters can already see what casual fans miss. They notice habits, movements, strengths that don't always show up on highlight reels, and Morrell seems convinced that Skull is a live dog in this fight.